a pine tree. I was planted here many years ago on this mountaintop. A goat dropped a seed from a pine cone, and before long I began to grow. It took many years, but I grew into a tree that I am today. Did you ever think that God called you to serve Him in a special way? Every day I looked down and I could see the oak boat many times. I saw people down in the valley looking up. I always hoped that my towering branches would remind people of God's creation. I dreamed that I could always stay on the mountain and point people to God. And something terrible happened. One night, a strong storm shook the mountain and bent and swayed in the powerful wind. Suddenly there was a flash of lightning. It splintered my trunk with a great crash. I fell to the ground. My dream crashed down with me. No one ever looked up to me again. Just when I thought it couldn't possibly get worse, it did. Strong soldiers hauled me away to a scrapyard. I felt unused and forgotten. It was when that I knew that a piece of scrap wood would never point people to God.
Those poor trees, they wanted their dreams to come true. They seemed to get the exact opposite of what they dreamed of. This story isn't turning out so happy. Maybe we should just turn it off and wish everyone a Merry Christmas. No? Okay. Well, many years passed, and the trees' great dreams seemed impossible, so that they stopped thinking about them. What greatness could come to a feed box, a fishing boat, and scrap wood? God has His own plan for each of the trees.
One night, shepherds were watching their flocks, and they saw an angel. A great light shone all around, but the angel told them not to be afraid. The shepherds found the baby lying in a manger, just as the angel said. I did not become a treasure box, that's true, but now I held that baby. I knew that I not only held a treasure, but the greatest treasure of all time. I cannot express the joy I felt and the peace I had for answered prayer, for I was holding God's only Son, Jesus.
Jesus grew into a man and one day traveled to the very same lake that held me, the little fishing boat. One day I carried Jesus onto the lake with the fishermen. Suddenly, a great storm swept over the lake. Water washed over the sides. I was struggling with all my strength so that we would not sink. Jesus said, "Peace, be still." Suddenly, the storm stopped. I felt Jesus' power. I realized then it was never my own strength that I needed. Although I had never carried a king of this world, I now had the greatest honor because I, though small and weak, carried the King of Kings.
I was was surprised one day when I saw a soldier walking toward me. I thought everyone forgot me, but my trunk the soldiers made a cross. They nailed Jesus to the cross on a hillside, and under a blackening sky, I swayed as the soldiers lifted Jesus in the air. For a moment, I was heartbroken on what I had become. That day, Jesus died on the cross to take away the sins for all who believed in him. Jesus fulfilled his heavenly Father's plan for him. My dream did come true because ever since the cross points people to God as a symbol of his great love for us. I guess all three trees fulfilled God's plan for them. All of their dreams came true, just not in the way that they had imagined. This can happen for us too. If we follow God's path, we will go for beyond our greatest dreams. God has a special plan for you too. The first step begins by asking Jesus into your heart. Then you can allow him to show you his special plan for your life.